You're listening to the Podcast Detroit Network. Visit www.podcastdetroit.com for more information.
Let's do this.
I said, hey, hey, welcome to the Man Cave Happy Hour. I said, hey, hey, welcome to the Man Cave Happy Hour. We're gonna drink a fine whiskey and smoke a really fine cigar.
Oh, it's time for happy hour. It is the Man Cave Happy Hour, whiskey, cigars, spirits, the stories that go along with it. I'm Jamie Flanagan. Oh, yeah.
That's right. Who are you again?
I'm Jamie Flanagan.
I'm Matt Fox. Hi.
And we are...
And I'm Michael Shore, and we're outside.
Michael Shore is here. Michael rode his boat ashore. I don't know. See, it's a heat stroke. It's heat stroke.
And
it's
you wanted to do this outside.
I know, and we're doing it outside. It's about 95 degrees in Michigan. It feels like it's in the hundreds, and I'm thinking summer cocktails. I think it's time for summer cocktails.
We need a refreshment.
Joe Louis Bourbon. So we're going to make, we have an array of stuff.
You do. I showed up, and you just got, you got his little spread.
Accoutrement.
We do. I got all kinds of things, and we're going to try to do some summer cocktails here with Joe Louis Bourbon. Children, do not try this at home.
This is my summer cocktail.
Straight up. Because one, you're children and you shouldn't be drinking, and two, and plus Matthew and I are not. Let's disclaim this as well. We are not bartenders.
We could pretend to be.
Not bartenders.
We're not bartenders. No, not at all.
But we are going to be mixing up some cocktails.
See what happens.
But you play bartenders on
TV. Well, here's the thing. When I'm at home and I'm playing bartender, my pours tend to be about 3 times more than what you would actually get when you're out in public at a bar. So that's just me as a bartender at home. So
there's still 2 deer sitting in my yard.
Are there really?
Nice. There's a big dumb dog right over there. It's amazing. My yard is kooky. I'm right on a main road. You go that way, 45-mile-an-hour street, about 100 yards that way.
Yes, I see that.
And then I got Bambi and 2 of her siblings over there.
Wow.
I've got wildlife here too, and I'm in the city, but they're kind of domesticated wildlife.
But Joe Louis Bourbon, and we wanted to cool off, and sometimes people don't consider bourbon a summer drink, and they're wrong.
Very wrong. There are a lot of summertime bourbon traditions that happen, and we want to kind of talk about what some of those traditional drinks are.
Right. So Matt, what I sent you, I sent you an email with some lists of summer cocktails prepared with bourbons. And I have a whole array of shenanigans here on the table.
We're going to try to see what we can actually make on the summer bourbon drink itself. So the best bourbon sour. Some folks would think, they think bourbon, they're like spice, but there's sometimes you get a bit of the sourness too. So we're going to try to bring that sourness out potentially with the best bourbon sour drink out there. One of these things, I think it's going to need cherries, Jamie.
I was going to say, Matt, can you
pronounce this for me?
Are you freezing up or?
I don't know. Hold it to the camera.
Yeah, here you go.
I don't know, it's the Mr. Belvedere.
Is it Mr. Belvedere?
Bouillard or something? I don't know. What is it?
Bouillard cocktail. Yeah. Well, this is something I would actually like to try because it actually looks really interesting. So. You get the Boulevardier. Would you say that? Boulevardier?
I said a Mr. Belvedere. That's like that show from the 80s or whatever.
It's got a red jewel tone. It makes it kind of look really stunning at the actual on the Negroni. It's essentially a Negroni made with whiskey instead of gin.
All right. I don't have Campari.
That's all right.
All right.
I do. I have some. But
I don't.
Then bring it
I
over.
don't. Is that one of the ingredients in that?
What's that?
What are the ingredients in it? Let's see.
Ingredients. Let's see here. It's got get recipe.
Oh yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah, and it goes in a little bit more detail.
Yes, it does.
Because we got I got some red wine. I got some sweet red vermouth.
You got rye. Or
I got maple syrup. I got pomegranate juice. I got honey. I got cherries. I got lemons. I got lemon juice. I got lemons.
So, do you want me to hold out your glass and I'll pour it?
Lime juice.
Yeah. So
here, hold out your glass.
Contra, and we got Joe Lewis.
There you go, Brian.
Bourbon.
Yeah, JL.
All right. So, and then some soda water, tonic water.
So we got the bourbon done. We got the bourbon down, right?
All right. So what's in this one?
So it's a bourbon whiskey, rye bourbon whiskey, sweet vermouth, and Campari.
All right. So with that's the one we can't do because I didn't get Campari. I couldn't. They didn't have it.
Well, then we'll have to skip that one.
So, but it looks really good.
Here.
Yes, it really does.
So that's a fun summer recipe.
Yes.
For your bourbon. All right, let's go to the next one. What's the next one?
The next one's a New York sour.
A New York sour. Okay.
Yes, a New York
sometimes
sour.
they do egg whites with the New York sour, and that freaks me out.
It kind of would, wouldn't it?
The egg whites freak me out. So, but this recipe actually has the egg whites as an afterthought, I think. Okay. What's the New York sour?
Let's see here. You got your bourbon whiskey, of course. As high quality as possible for it. So JLB works just fine.
That's it.
You got your lemon juice.
Got lemon juice.
Simple syrup, maple syrup or more.
I got maple syrup.
Maple syrup, and then red wine.
Ooh.
Jamie pulled out the red wine, and I was curious as to why. Apparently, you can. I did not know this.
All right, I'm gonna grab. I don't have a corkscrew. So Matt, I'm gonna grab a corkscrew so we can open this red wine.
Go for it.
And then, So to walk through the recipe, talk about what it talks about.
Okay. So how to make that New York sour? It's all about the perfect layer in it. So it looks a little showy. The New York sour is actually very easy to make. You just need to know a little trick about making that beautiful red wine layer. That's the whole point of the New York sour itself. So there you have to have your shaker. You combine the bourbon, the lemon juice, and the syrup in a cocktail, and then shake, and then until cold. So you want to have the ice cubes, and we have the ice cubes here. Then you want to shake it and strain it into the glass. So you got the strainer there. So to make that red wine layer, here's the fun part. You got to hold the part of the back of the spoon once you get that open. Then gently pour the red wine on top of the spoon into the glass, so it kind of permeates over the actual the bourbon itself. So that's how you're going to get that red wine layer in the New York sour. That's really interesting. I never would have thought
this one has red wine in it.
That this one would have red wine in it.
That's what I'm excited about. So that's what I'm excited about. And so I'm going to pour this, and I'm only going to do one, so we can split it. Because if we do full cocktails for two of us on all of these, one will be out of Joe Louis bourbon before we know it, and two, oh my God, it will be it will be.
I need to go home.
Will be schnockered. Yes. So, all right, walk me through. What am I doing?
All right, so back to that New York sour, everybody. And if you have these ingredients, please join along as you're watching the show here, whether today or next week or the week after that.
If you don't double click your tongs when you pick them up, I don't trust you. Okay.
So you got your bourbon whiskey, yes?
Bourbon whiskey first.
Bourbon whiskey first.
How much?
All right. So you got to combine the bourbon, lemon juice, and syrup in a cocktail shaker.
How much bourbon?
Actually, it does not say. I'm looking. Yeah, it actually doesn't say. So do 2 shots.
No, gotta say.
It doesn't say. Make it how you like it.
Does it say that?
No.
Oh, come on. It's gotta have the sour cocktails.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
There it is. All
I don't know how to scroll properly. I'm a terrible scroller. So 2 ounces, 4 tablespoons of your bourbon whiskey. I'm terrible.
Who measures their whiskey in tablespoons?
Not me. We're in ounces, but it says 4 tablespoons on the ingredients here. I'm gonna read them. Right.
All right, there you go.
All right.
And a splash for good luck.
All right, so you had the 2 ounces of the bourbon whiskey. Then you had to do 1 ounce of the lemon juice. All right. 1 ounce lemon juice. Lemon juice.
Limon.
Lemon juice, 1 ounce. Here we go. And then coming up
after that, you're going to have a ½ ounce of the maple syrup or a simple syrup. And I think today you have I
got a little both.
You got a little both. Let's do maple. Is that the maple?
Well, this isn't. Yeah. So, all right.
Half ounce, my friend. Awesome. That looks yummy already.
I know. Right on.
And then the last part is 1 ounce of the dry red wine. What type of red wine are you using?
The red wine?
Yep.
I just have some cab.
Okay.
1 ounce?
Yep, 1 ounce. 1 ounce of the dry red wine.
And now you're supposed to add that after?
Well, that's what you have to have. So you add the bourbon lemon juice and the syrup into a cocktail shaker. Fill it with the wine. Here, I'll drink that. All right, so he's going to end up shaking this because we almost added the we almost didn't get that red wine layer. Have we drunk Jamie here?
Oh, but without the red wine layer, you're missing everything.
All right.
So
now back to the.
Yeah, so he put some ice there in that shaker, my friend. See, he's got his tongs twice.
Twice, I saw that.
Yes.
All right.
All right, so cover that bad boy up and give her a shake until very cold. That's what you want to have there. Don't forget your lid. Very nice.
So at least,
like I said, that disclaimer: we are not bartenders in any way, shape, or form. Jamie.
Oh wait, didn't I see you in Cocktail, the movie?
That was his name was Flanagan, young Flanagan.
Yes, it was.
It was. Yeah. Hippie shake, man.
Right? I knew I had seen you before.
Ooh, that's cold. That's cold. That's very cold. So strain the drink into an ice-filled lowball or old-fashioned glass. So again, more ice. All right. Very nice. So we're going to strain the concoction in the strainer into said glasses.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't do the red wine yet. You save the red wine until last because you have to use a spoon as it strains over.
It's called a floater.
A floater, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that looks yummy already.
A little more for
A little.
A little more for Santa Claus. All right, now what?
All right, so grab 1 ounce of the red wine, right?
Yeah.
And then as you pour the red wine into the glass, you'll pour the red wine over the floater
So
itself.
It floats.
Yes,
Okay.
1 ounce.
Just a little bit.
Yep. So that's going to get you your red wine layer, as they refer to it here.
Mm-hmm.
Spilling
I like
red
floater
on my-
better than layer.
There you go.
All right, we were trying to go halvesies on these cocktails, but actually,
Actually, looks
it's floating. It's floating nicely.
Yeah, it is floating. Wow, chemistry is amazing.
All right, we're going to take a picture of these just to kind of. Right.
We're already having pictures because we're on
Yep.
live streaming.
It's far away. You can't see it. All right.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go, Matt.
right.
Cheers, man.
Cheers.
This is
This is a New York sour. On the
I
Man
sniffed
Cave
my
Happy Hour
microphone
deck.
again.
Did you sniff your microphone?
I sniffed my microphone again.
It's hard to keep those things separate. All right. So
Oh, there
give
is
us some
sour in
details.
there because you
there
got
definitely
that,
is.
right? But then it's both. It's a sweet tart, right?
Yeah, because you get that red wine feel on it. It's that dryness
Little
of the
tart.
red wine gets you that tart. Yeah,
And you got the tart from the lemon, but there's some sweet, and
it really is.
I'm getting a little smoke from the Joe Louis.
Definitely
Are you getting a little smoke
I'm
on the
getting
Joe
definitely getting a little bit from the Joe Louis. There's no Joe Louis being at 90 proof. It's got a bite, not a significant bite, but it has a bite to it. But in this mixed in this drink in this concoction,
The syrup and all
yeah,
that.
it's the sweetness that's coming out. That
Joe's
corn.
still standing.
Yeah.
His Dukes
Oh,
are up.
Yeah.
Joe,
You
at least it's still a knockout. He's got that knockout punch still.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I still get that JLB feel, that taste. Because I can feel the alcohol
Yeah.
of the Joe Louis bourbon. I can't taste the alcohol.
I don't
because
want.
it's
I
so
don't want to
nicely
spill this
mixed.
out.
No, I'm going to finish this.
All
We
right,
just
listen,
might
I have
I
an
might be spending
idea.
the night.
Wheels,
We
Matt.
found another summer cocktail
There
for you,
was
Michael.
so really popular right now are the mules. So
No,
super
yes,
popular.
those are super
the
popular.
Moscow mules, mule this, mule that.
Yes. Kentucky
and,
mules.
and there's
yeah.
a Kentucky mule.
So
I
is this
don't
going to
have
be the
ginger
Detroit
beer.
Mule?
A Detroit mule.
No, not yet. We're
Uh,
working on
With
it.
Joe Louis Bourbon, it's Detroit Mule.
we
It
had
is
a
Detroit
mule.
mule.
We had a mule in Detroit at one point in time.
Yeah.
Franzen from the Red Wings.
Yeah.
He was the mule. Sorry, that's a little hockey coming out. But we decided we're going to go somewhere else.
So so ginger beer, lime juice, and bourbon, would be the Kentucky Mule, and you try to serve it in a copper cup.
Correct.
And so there you go. So I'm not a fan of the mules. I'm personally not a big. That's why I didn't. I had my hand on the ginger beer, and I'm like, meh.
Well, you know what? I think it's look. It's a really popular drink.
Oh, it is.
But I think for me, it's a little too ginger forward. I love actually ginger. I have a lemon ginger tincture that I think I've shared with you in the past in one of the earlier episodes from 1821 Bitters in Atlanta, and that with a little bit of soda, and the Joe, it's gorgeous. But I think ginger beer, it depends. Sometimes it overpowers.
Right.
Yeah.
So as I said, poop. So, but no,
what?
it's a great
quote?
option if you're looking for bourbon. If you're looking for bourbon in the summertime, it's a great way to go if you like the mules.
But there's also
with Joe Louis bourbon.
There's another patio summertime drink that fits really well with the
hedgehog.
bourbon. And now we have a hedgehog. Man, it's like Snow White up here, man. I swear to God.
Yeah. All right.
Get off my lawn. I'm sorry.
Stop eating my lawn. All right. What do we?
So a good summertime patio drink that we found is the sidecar bourbon.
All right.
Bourbon sidecar.
What is a sidecar,
It's refreshing. It's a refreshing cocktail. Works any time in the season, really. But it's actually kind of perfect for your summertime patio, dinner party drinks, or even a happy hour drink, like the Man Cave Happy Hour we're doing right now. But what is in a bourbon sidecar, Jamie?
What is in a bourbon sidecar? I got a lot of crap on the table here.
What is the bourbon replacing is what I'd like to ask you.
Oh, I have no idea. I don't know.
It actually is replacing the brandy.
Okay.
Instead,
Usually it's brandy.
Usually it's brandy that's put in the sidecar, but we're going to replace that with bourbon today.
Okay, lighten it up for the summertime.
A little citrus forward with a spicy whiskey finish is what we're going for.
Okay.
So you start with your 2 ounces of your bourbon whiskey, my friend.
2 ounces of Joe Louis.
See, I'm a bit jealous. You get to play bartender again.
Here we go. Whoa.
Right, so 2 ounces. What's up, Mr. Heavy Pourer? That'll work.
A little bit for the deck there.
One for the homies, too?
Yeah, pouring a little out for the homies.
There you go.
Right, there we go.
So, as you got your bourbon in there, we got the Joe Louis bourbon. That's the bourbon that we're going with today.
That is what we're going with on Tasting Tuesdays.
Every Tuesday. You got the Cointreau? Cointreau, 1 ounce. 1 ounce. Let's see. There you go.
So it's an orange liqueur.
Is it okay? Orange liqueur Cointreau. 1 ounce of there. And then you're going to grab that lemon juice that's sitting right next to you there, my friend. Do a half ounce of the lemon juice.
Half ounce of the lemon juice.
And we're going to go, actually, after you do that, we're going to go right back to what we did before with the maple syrup.
Simple syrup or maple syrup?
It says simple syrup. 1 teaspoon of the simple syrup.
Simple syrup.
Simple syrup.
So you can make your own simple syrup by reducing just sugar.
Yeah.
Or you can be a lazy bum like me and buy some at the grocery store. So how much?
1 teaspoon.
1 teaspoon. So that's like a quarter of a...
Yeah. Quarter of a tablespoon? Yes. So yeah, but then you can actually, if you want to garnish, you can use a lemon twist or lemon peel if you want to do a garnish on your bourbon sidecar. But it's not absolutely necessary. So you place all the ingredients in the cocktail shaker with a handful of ice. So after you get the simple syrup in there, you want to throw your ice in the shaker because you always want to have a shaker available for the summertime. So that's where summertime tends to lead to, is that shaker usage.
All right.
And then you want to shake ice cubes and shake till it's cold. So shake what your mama gave you until it's nice and chilly. All right. You hanging in there, Michael?
I am. I'm busy
Excellent.
posting the links to the recipes
Fantastic.
in the stream.
Yep. And we're getting these recipes right off of, I'm going to pull this up here real quick.
Liquor.com.
A couple cooks.com is where we're getting these recipes from. A couple cooks.com/bourbon.
Should there be ice in the glass?
Actually, we're going to be using You want to use a cocktail glass more than anything else, but we don't have that, which is fine.
They're in the house.
So,
I have one.
You want to have ice in the glass.
We need to figure out how to transport goods back and forth over the virtual.
You know, Willy Wonka figured that shit out, so why can't we? Come on.
And this ice is melting fast.
Yeah, it is. It's warm out here.
It's still 92 here in Detroit.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but it's not that hot here in Atlanta.
In Atlanta?
All right, what do we do
I'm gonna
now?
look right now.
All right, so when you do that, you're actually going to strain the drink into the glass.
Right.
And then if you have a garnish, you can garnish that with a lemon twist or an orange twist if you wanted to. But, you know, just on the pour that Jamie's doing, you can already tell it's a sour type of a drink because of the color of it itself, because of that lemon juice and the syrup was actually clear, but that combination of the Cointreau and whiskey, ooh, that smells great too.
There we are. All right,
There's your weather forecast.
This is
here
the
in Atlanta.
sidecar. Is it the bourbon sidecar?
Bourbon sidecar.
Bourbon sidecar.
Instead of brandy, you did bourbon.
I keep sniffing my microphone.
Yeah. It definitely has a whiskey finish, and having
Matt, I think we're gonna be here all night.
I brought my. You got your hot tub.
I'm like,
I guess we're taking a
God,
bath.
this is another.
You know, I think I'm going to have to leave you guys there all night.
We're gonna take a bath together.
Oh, stop it! Just because
That's
we have a
right.
hot tub.
That's
That's what Matt always says. Well, you want to? Hey, we're gonna hot tub. Come on over. He's like, well, you want me to take a bath with you? As a matter of fact, I do.
it's too much.
All right.
It's too much information.
I've known Jamie since I was 19 years old, so I've been warped since day one. So it's all good.
Oh, this is nice. Yeah,
It is very nice. It really is.
I'm trying to see. You can tell it's an alcohol drink.
Yeah, because you have that finish.
Can
that
you
whiskey
can you
finish on it.
tell it's a bourbon drink?
Knowing, going into it, I could actually tell it was because I saw it go in. But I don't know if you just said, "Hey, I'm going to make you a drink," and I want you to guess what's in it. I don't know if they'd be able to actually guess what you put in it.
You would fall into a brown spirit, but
Right.
Yeah.
I think they would probably lean more towards a brandy or a rum like a darker rum. Like that.
There's a lot of flavors going on in it.
It really is.
So in this one, in the sidecar, the Joe gets a little overpowered in it, but it's
good mix.
It's
Okay,
I'm enjoying it.
remind me what was the ratio?
Well,
There was 2 ounces of Joe.
Yep.
And then 1 ounce of Cointreau, which is very, very, very sweet, and very, very, very orangey. A half ounce of the lemon juice, and then a teaspoon, a quarter ounce of the simple sugar.
Yes.
All right, so I would do this.
Wow,
I would
great
half
memory.
the simple, and I would half the Cointreau.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
If you want, and that's the thing, when you're mixing a cocktail and you're doing it at home, play with it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And if you want to, 3 shots of Joe, maybe not half the other ones. Just add an extra shot of the Joe.
You know what else you should do? Try one without the simple. Because the
Why
Cointreau,
Try without the simple sugar.
because the
simple sugar?
Cointreau is
Why is
going to
that?
balance out.
There's enough sweet in the Cointreau. The
That's
Cointreau
what I'm
is
saying.
like
The
a whole
Cointreau is going to
bucket full of
balance
sweet.
out
Right.
the lemon.
The Cointreau is like hitting you in the molars with the sweet.
Right, and with the sweetness on the corn forward of the Joe Louis, I can see why you wouldn't want to probably put the
Add
try it
any,
without
you
the
don't need
additional sweetness to it.
the extra. All right, Matt, what's
Listen
next?
to us. None of us are bartenders, and we're telling people how to do this. But
Yeah.
You know what?
we may not be
well,
bartenders, but we are aficionados.
And that's what we found talking to distillers and manufacturers and brand reps of all the brands that we've talked to.
Mhm.
And it's like, how should you drink your bourbon? Keep looking for a
I'm
recipe.
looking.
All right. Don't let me distract you by talking.
Let me remind you one more time on how you should drink your bourbon.
How you should drink it. How you should drink it the way you like it. Right?
Yeah.
Neat, on the rocks, splash of water, through a straw,
Mm-hmm.
through a Swizzly stick. They do not care as long as you are enjoying that product.
Right.
That is what they care about. Now you get like people in like, these different bourbon clubs and this, you're bastardizing it. No, you're ruining it. And you're like, oh, shut up. Man Cave, we are all about just the lifestyle of it and just do what you do, you right.
So
Just
can I just ask? Can I put you guys on the spot?
Always.
Sure.
Thank you. Always. Before we had ever done our first episode, you guys had not tasted the bourbon, and you believed us when we told you this is it's really good. It's really premium stuff. And isn't that better than had we delivered something that was? At least we could be authentic and truth in advertising.
I will share with you that, we've been drinking it straight for since we started doing this. We've been drinking it straight. Yeah. We've done a few concoctions with some friends, but this is the first time that we've actually delved down a concoction ourselves.
Well, yeah, because we've been in lockdown and we really haven't been able to mix the cocktails. I mean, Tara, we had her on early on.
Oh, very early.
She made a couple of amazing cocktails.
Yeah.
But we didn't get to try them.
Right.
And we've talked about them, but and that's why I thought today would be fun, especially with being balls hot or across the country. So it's like, so much for playing this one for the kids. All right. So, but, it's just been so hot across the country. I figured it'd be a good day to talk about, having your bourbon in the summer, because people don't always think about doing their bourbon, their Joe Louis bourbon.
Jamie, you were very wise.
He's wise beyond his years, and he's not very young. I mean, old.
Oh, love you, man.
Yeah, you do. But I've discovered our next concoction. Would you like to hear what we're about to do?
Thank you, sir. May I have another?
Okay, here we go. So, something that I've always heard in my youth was someone would order a highball, and I never knew what a highball was, but I do.
Right? Sidecar highball.
It sounds so exotic, and it's so simple.
And these fancy pants drinks. It's like, right up.
So we're actually gonna delve down a highball now, Jamie. I'm gonna see if we have the ingredients for a highball. I looked at it and I was like, I think we can do this. So you want to have your whiskey, of course. We're gonna go straight with the 2 ounces of the whiskey, right? Yes, we do have soda water.
Make it 3.
Right?
Make it 3. We got to get through a couple more cocktails.
Yeah.
You're killing us here. All right. So, what else you got?
Yeah. So whiskey, soda water, and a lemon wedge.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And that's it, man.
Ginger ale or soda water?
Ginger ale or soda water.
Because I have club soda and I have ginger ale.
Well, let's go.
Why don't you do one of each?
All right. We could do one of each.
Go for it.
And it's served in more of a I brought this for that occasion. I had rocks glasses and some cocktail glasses.
You need a tall glass.
Yeah,
we got them. I got
like a Collins glass. Yeah, there you go. Okay.
Yeah.
Collins glasses. This is my son Collins glasses. All right. So is this just in the glass over ice?
Fill a glass. Fill a glass with
ice, baby. And
Matt, do you remember when do you shake? When do you shake and when do you stir? Do you remember?
On the highball,
you don't shake.
It's
got soda.
And if you shake it more than twice, you're playing
with yourself. Yes.
If you shake it at any time, it explodes.
So first, whiskey, ginger ale, or soda water. Stir gently, and you have yourself a highball
with lemon. I think the most popular is the ginger ale and lemon, because you get the lemon that counteracts the sweet of the ginger ale. I have had it both ways. I actually prefer the soda, but I shouldn't have told you that until afterwards.
All right, I want ginger ale. If you want to go soda, Matt, you can go.
Yeah,
soda.
I'll go soda.
I don't care, but you can.
I'll go soda.
All right. So, and then I got a knife and I got a lemon and an Eskimo pie with a knife. Sorry. Movie?
Excuse me? Did I miss something? No, I didn't get that memo.
I said a lemon with I got a lemon and I got a knife, and then I said an Eskimo.
No, I heard it. I'm just saying I missed the memo on what the hell you're talking about.
I try.
Oh, I live my life through song lyrics and movie quotes. That's from Greece.
It is from Greece.
Michael, it doesn't make sense. It's not supposed to make sense.
Okay, all right. But as long as that, because I just want to make sure I didn't miss out on something.
He's systematic.
He's
It
hydromatic. It does not make sense. It's like, is there an Eskimo pie drink? I'm in.
Because an Eskimo pie drink has to have chocolate, chocolate and vanilla ice cream and
2 ounces. 2 ounces of whiskey. Okay. Wow, this is like a perfect summertime drink too. From what I've been reading, this is like it's easy. It's simple to do. You can make it with club soda or ginger ale.
It's the best. Yeah, I think it's better than a Manhattan. It's better than old fashioned. A highball. That is a great effing name for a drink.
Now, how much ginger ale does it?
You are going to do 4 ounces of soda water or ginger ale. Perfect. Jamie's doing the ginger ale, and I think he's got a 4-ounce can.
It's an 8-ounce can.
Well, no, half of that bad boy.
So you're going to do the.
I'll do the club soda. Yeah.
All right.
So you fill this up exactly where the ginger ale goes.
I don't know. I'm just, dude.
He's eyeballing it.
And by the way, do your wives know that you're not?
I didn't do that.
Do your wives know that you're doing this and you're not going to be lucid this evening?
Oh, we're never lucid.
Colleen's
I don't know what you're talking about.
Looking through the window, going,
dude,
you just spilled all over your DJ podcast equipment. Club soda just went.
Guys, I feel like we've crossed.
This is the best rehearsal ever, Michael.
This is education and just party inebriation. And
no, that's kind of the point of the man cave. This was the point of the man cave, having cocktails
we like
on
to advocate
deck with a studio audience
and drinking.
That works.
But at least this is responsibility in recipes.
Again, kids, do not try this at home. We are absolute not professionals when it comes to bartending, yet we are of age and we know what we're doing.
I got my fancy pants stir.
Ha!
Yeah, you
I
laugh.
beg to differ.
You laugh. No, but 2.5 years ago when we started the Man Cave, there was an envision for it, and it all has come down to 2 guys. And Michael, thank you for joining us on our journey and including us with Joe Louis Bourbon. But as 2 guys just sitting back, having a couple of cocktails, and enjoying each other's company and just sharing what we learn when it comes to the cocktail industry and drinks themselves. So thank you for being with us on this journey.
You know what, you guys have been just amazing in terms of your willingness and your support, and this is part of what it is. It's like, let's be real. We don't plan, by the way. I don't know if anyone realizes this. I think if anyone doesn't, they may need an education. We don't plan any of this.
Really? Is it that obvious?
Literally, hey, we got like a one line, like, let's do this. I'm like, oh, okay. Right?
What they say, best laid plans, right? It's always the best laid plans.
What was that? Was that a white tiger?
That's a kitty cat.
Oh,
that's Percy cat.
Hello. Are you like Siegfried and Roy? Well, one of them died. Who died, Roy?
All right, Percy came to join us on the deck. I don't know which. Colleen must have just let him out.
It's all good. It's all good.
So here, this is the
highball.
Highball.
Yeah,
it's a fancy name.
It is a
fancy
simple
name.
drink. Yes, it's
I
whiskey,
want
soda,
I want intelligent tasting notes.
Ooh, I get a lot of lemon.
Yeah, they got that lemon sitting on the top.
Well, Matt, you're going to get more lemon because it's club soda.
Well, yes, I am getting a lot
Jamie's
of lemon.
Jamie's going to get a different. He's going to get lemon, but I shouldn't tell you.
I almost say another ounce of Joe Louis would actually, do.
Yeah, I was going to say the bourbon.
Did I say 3?
You
earlier?
did.
You did.
I'm just telling you. Listen to me.
So this is the blend that's recommended by bartenders. So if you like a stronger, again, but if you plan on having 2 or 3,
right, you might not want
this would be plenty, and this could get you in trouble because I'm not getting too much alcohol in it.
No.
I know it's an alcoholic drink, but I'm not getting a ton of alcohol in it. And if you were to sitting on the patio, happy hour, and you have a couple of these, you could get yourself into a bunch of trouble really quick.
So be careful if you're out doing your regular happy hours.
Do not operate heavy machinery.
No, not at all. But just be responsible.
Get behind the wheel of any vehicle.
if you're on your deck, if you want to let loose, do it. It's okay. You're at home. Don't go anywhere afterwards. Be responsible. But if you're out in the public and you're at a happy hour, again, be responsible. Don't drink
social
and drive.
distance.
You just follow the rules.
Don't forget that you need to wear a mask and you need to stay away from people. You can go sit in the corner. It's okay.
Right.
Yeah, I know. We recorded on Thursday.
This public service
we went to
brought to you
a
by
side
Joe
street
Louis
cafe.
Distilling.
Yep.
And we enjoyed cocktails socially distanced from everybody at this little side street cafe. It was really, really nice.
Yeah, outside.
But yeah,
But
keep your distance, wear a mask.
Yes, Michael.
In all seriousness, the biggest issue right now is the spread through bars. People partying, people getting together. And so, we all have a responsibility to protect our neighbors, protect everyone else. And I think that, you can look, we're how many miles away were you? Like 2,000? I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm in 1,800. You can have relationships long distance and have a great time. And we're doing that. But, I think that people need to realize that they are responsible for what happens next.
Yeah.
We're all responsible for what happens next. And if we don't adhere to the rules, if we don't wear masks, I have a mask. Where's my mask? I lost it. Okay, I had a mask. But I'm here in Atlanta, Georgia, where the state of Georgia, was one of the first to open up. And now we're grappling with what's closing, what's going to open. You guys had the same thing, right? Detroit Shipping Company opened and closed.
Right.
You know what? Don't rush it. Don't rush it. Order the Joe Louis to have delivered to your house from Woods, right? I mean, Michigan. If you're in Michigan, you can go online and you can order it and have it delivered. Don't risk it. But
one of the fun things I love about the Joe Louis website,
right,
is where's Joe?
Where's Joe?
Yeah,
so
where's Joe?
You can actually go on the website, put in your zip code, and it'll tell you where the nearest your nearest liquor store is to find the Joe Louis bourbon.
And more importantly, if you don't see your local liquor store there,
ask them to
call them and say, "Where's Joe?"
Yeah, absolutely. So that's what you go to your favorite honey spot, and if they don't carry it,
your honey
ask
spot?
them to honey spot.
Honey spot.
That's that.
Honey spot. That's where you find your sought after bourbons.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So
that's lingo.
Sorry.
Get with the
lingo. All right. Okay.
All right.
But
Sorry.
I was just saying, where's Joe? You could find it on the website. That you can order it, but tell your favorite, tell your local players to order it for you because you're going to be a regular customer and they'll thank you for it.
They will. I want to do a couple more, at least one more.
Okay.
Did you have one? I got one.
You know what? I picked the first three. Why don't you pick one? And
Blackberry bourbon smash.
Blackberry. That sounds like
love blackberries.
All right, so blackberry.
I love smash.
It was in the list there. I got it up here if you want to go through it on here. If you want to go through mine.
Blackberry bourbon smash.
Blackberry bourbon smash.
Huh, what's a blackberry bourbon smash, guys? Do you know?
Blackberry and bourbon?
It's
smashed up.
Well, we're going to need some more ice to begin with.
It's almost like a mint julep. I'm going to go get ice. You read through what that is.
So it's
Jamie,
fruity, icy cocktail recipe that it often highlights that. What's that?
Talk me through it, Matt.
Oh, you got it? Go for it.
Talk me through it. What is it?
Talk you through it. I will talk you through it. It's made for really hot days. Made with your spirit of choice. Your vodka, bourbon, and whiskey all actually work. They all work there. It's variable, flexible, depending on the season it is. But mint is a classic choice used in a smash. So you actually want to have some mint as the classic choice if you're going to do this. But other herbs can work. Blackberries, though, are the perfect.
By the way, your head's not in the picture.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
I just thought I would mention that.
This is how I take pictures, all right? Leave me alone. Let me just have a seat while Jamie's going to make up a drink here. So, hey, how's that? I'm just going to take a seat.
Somebody needs to sit down?
I needed to sit down.
Needs to sit down?
Too fast, too quick.
Standing in the sun too long?
So blackberries are the perfect for a smash since they have that subtle sweetness.
I have no idea.
Let me get your
Water-
walker for you.
Yeah, watered down.
No
Oh, all right.
clue.
There you go.
Matt, talk to me about the blackberry version.
I'm getting
What am
into
I
the
doing?
ingredients. I'm getting into the ingredients here.
So,
There we go. So we want to have a quarter lime cut into 2 wedges. Can you handle that?
Got it.
Quarter line. Bartender, may I have another? Quarter line cut into 2 wedges. You want to have 8 blackberries. So I'm going to let Jamie catch up a little bit. But you know what I said earlier? Mint, you absolutely want to have the mint because that's one of the larger pieces of it.
we're having
However,
steaks now? What did I miss? I dropped off for like 30 seconds. What happened?
I don't know. You froze up on me there, my friend. God love technology. But, you can use other herbs. It's not just about the mint. You can use other herbs if you want to, but it's always best to have mint. I see you, Michael. Waving your hands. I got you.
All right, I'm ready with the blackberries. I'm ready with the lime.
All right, 8 blackberries, my friend. You got 8 blackberries?
Oh, I love
Perfect.
I
blackberries.
do.
What do you do?
Yes.
Blackberry singing in the dead of
5
night.
large mint leaves.
I
Take
missed
these. Yeah, we got some mint leaves.
anything
All right.
you said. I love blackberries. What do you do? Oh, blackberries.
How many lint
Mhm.
lint leaves?
5
Mint leaves.
5 mint leaves, my
All right,
friend.
5.
5. So you want to place the lime, the berries, and the mint leaves in your cocktail shaker.
All right, so Matt, are we doing a onesie
Just do a onesie.
and split it, or are we doing a
do a onesie.
Do a
Because we can always make another one later.
I can tell because Matthew's
You
sitting
know
down.
what? You guys you're in charge.
All right, so
I-
5 mint leaves.
I got you, Michael. You're breaking
So,
up on me.
Basically, let me ask you this question.
Go for it.
Is this like everybody just hanging out with us while we're getting ass-faced?
Maybe. Is that
Okay,
a-
I
is
just
that-
wanted to understand what the point of this is.
I've
It's,
had a heck of a
it's the
week.
man
All
cave.
right,
We
it's the
are,
man cave.
This is
It's the man
summertime
cave. So
cocktails.
what happens in the man cave stays in the man cave? Is
That's
that what-
it.
And
Yeah,
on
my
the
wife won't
internet.
even come
Yeah,
out here.
sure. Why not?
She's like, you boys just do
I'm
whatever
just
you're
making
doing.
sure.
All right, so
Because
8
I'm
blackberries.
sitting in my house. I don't know. I'm just here. Nobody knows.
Yeah,
I'm
no.
sitting
Yeah.
here.
So Jamie's putting the blackberries into the cocktail shaker along
And
with
you
the
know what?
lime.
I have to say I love blackberries.
He's got the lime in there already. Yes.
No.
Nope. He's
Oh,
working on it.
blackberry and lime. That's a
Two.
good combo.
2 lime quarters.
You do half a lime cut into 2
Mhm.
wedges. So yes.
All right.
There they are.
There it
All
is.
right. So you want to, and you got the mint in there too?
Yep.
Fantastic.
Oh.
So you want to muddle
Mint,
gently
lime,
smash.
and blackberry. Hello.
Muddle.
This is like the triple threat.
Yes, muddle, as it says, 4 to 5
Muddle.
times to extract the
You know
flavor
what?
out of
What a great. Is that the best word in cocktail
it.
lexicon?
Muddle?
Muddle.
Muddle. Yeah, it is. Actually
It's
is.
the best.
I've never said it before.
I love to muddle. And people,
All right,
I
that's
say,
good.
I'm gonna
4 or
muddle
5
this, they're
times.
Like, they look at me like, what the F?
All right. He's going to muddle appropriately.
I know he will, because I trust Jamie
Yep.
to muddle appropriately. You know, you can't trust anyone to just do that. You have to have credentials.
3, 4, 5.
And as the Man Cave Happy Hour co-host of record,
Almost there, yeah.
We are muddled. We are sufficiently
muddled.
muddled.
you have a muddling degree.
Yes. So
that
we have
others
3
cannot even hope to achieve.
tablespoons. It says tablespoons of bourbon.
I'm okay.
It says
seriously,
tablespoons.
I have
Does say
never, ever had a tablespoon measure in a cocktail.
You know what tablespoon means to me?
Nothing.
Eyeball.
It means like put it all
Eyeball
in,
it.
throw it all in. Big. That means a big glop.
3 tablespoons. Eyeball it. Just make it how you want it, right?
No, a tablespoon is a glop.
Into the glass. Yes. 3 tablespoons. And then you want to
Got
do your maple syrup. 1 tablespoon of maple syrup. So, Man Cave Happy Hour and Joe Louis Bourbon, we do this every Tuesday at 5 o'clock It's hosted by Joe Louis Bourbon. It's put up on the
Well,
menu.
it's sponsored by you guys are the hosts.
Oh,
But
fair enough. Thank you.
But it's
You know what?
6:01, and we're gonna go. Are we gonna go till
Lingo.
8 or 9 tonight? I think.
Yeah, probably.
Well, we started a few minutes after.
We did, so we got about 3 more minutes. But soda water.
I think this is the first one that we've actually gone the full hour, and we might be here for another
Want to
2.
do soda water? It's optional. Do we want to do it? It's optional if you want to do it.
I'll
Just do a little bit.
So on behalf of Joe Louis Distilling, I just want to apologize for the past hour of inebriation and partying and totally irresponsible
Shake that bad boy
drinking.
Should I put any ice in it?
The point
Yes,
is that
4 ice cubes.
hopefully you've gotten some techniques, some ingredients,
Techniques.
some
Did
things
you
that
say
you can try
techniques?
yourself. Okay, yeah, techniques.
All
So
right.
you can try yourself to enjoy bourbon because you know what? It's the true American spirit. We
Sure.
all
Shake
need
her up.
to understand that
I need to sit.
Holy crap! There's a lot in
it's
here.
important to enjoy however you like it, not how anyone tells you to like
Sorry.
it. And you know what? These
Yes.
guys. Oh wait, which side? These. I don't know what side I'm on.
See the
These
gentleman.
guys,
Be-
you know
the
what?
gentleman. The gentleman behind me
These
shaking
are-
it up.
These are genuine aficionados with no expertise whatsoever.
None whatsoever. These are harrowing times, and it calls for harrowing cocktail experimentation.
Right?
You know what? I'm going to run with that. He called us aficionados with no experience. I'm
Yes.
going to run with
I
that.
like that. I like that. It's on a t-shirt.
Use the
Put this on a
last
t-shirt.
word whatsoever.
All right. So I've shaken this, Matthew. It's sufficiently shook. Now what?
Pour it into a glass.
Drink it, and we're going.
Glass
gonna-
with ice. Glass without
everybody-
ice.
Okay, as Joe Louis Bourbon, because I have official responsibility. I have fiduciary responsibilities.
Fair enough.
I have to go before we have an issue.
Fair enough.
Guys,
We
I
will.
love you guys. I love both of you. Thank you. You're the best. Let's
Michael,
keep
thank you
doing
for the
this.
partnership.
You know what? Who knows? Someday, maybe somebody will watch.
Yeah, you know
Love
what?
to get to do this in person.
Yeah, in person. Have a good night. So, Mr.
We're not done.
No, we're not done.
We are
So,
far from done.
it's the Man Cave Happy
This
Hour.
is a list of the top 25 summer drinks, and we're about 4 in, Matthew. So
we got another 4 shows to do.
no, we're tonight.
Oh shit!
No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
No. No. All right. So
fact
all right,
of the
we're
matter
shaking-
is, you know what? It's hot outside. If you have the opportunity, go online, find a great recipe. What are we doing? This is a blackberry smash. Is that what this is?
yeah, bourbon blackberry smash.
Bourbon blackberry smash. That's what we're going to try now. We did a highball.
pomegranate out here. I got honey. We were having a party, dude.
So where's everybody? Oh, that's right. They're online with us. Okay.
That's it.
So we are just having a good time concocting, and you're just having a good time with the Joe Louis Bourbon, because Joe Louis Bourbon is a very good whiskey bourbon to have around the house. It can be a daily drinker if you want that. You find it at your nearest honey spot, and you know what? Ask them if they don't have it to get it for you. And I'm sure they will. They'll accommodate their client, and if they don't, go somewhere else.
Oh, dude, this looks amazing.
Oh wow, that does look good. So I'm going to stand back up.
It's thick because they're like fresh. They're real fresh
Blackberries.
blackberries,
Ooh.
and the limes were real and fresh, and then mint was real
Ooh.
and fresh, and the Joe Louis was real and fresh.
Fantastic.
So there it is. Here it is. Blackberry bourbon smash.
Blackberry bourbon smash. Wow, it smells awesome.
Oh, that's a
Ooh.
lot of trouble because
That's a
that
lot
just
of-
tastes like fluffy.
If I had an umbrella, I'd be the happiest man in the world right now.
Oh, you
That
could
is-
just nail this
it's
on
just-
the deck.
That's priceless. Yum.
The mint comes in after
Mm-hmm.
the berry.
Yes.
The berry comes in up front, and you don't even know that you're getting schnockered.
No. Because this is number 4. Yes.
And the lime, I'm not the lime. I think might just be a balance of everything. I'm not.
See, I'm not
Am I
getting
getting a
much,
tart in
I'm
the
not
lime?
getting any tart from that lime.
Yeah.
Usually I feel that lime piece of it.
I got the berry, and I got the
got the
berry,
mint.
and I got the mint afterwards.
Yes, this is dangerous because I'm not getting any whiskey on it at all.
Oh,
There was a lot of whiskey in here.
Oh, no. Yeah. I went heavy on it.
You did. And you know what? This is actually a perfect concoction. It's got that really nice purplish pomegranate look to it, but it's blackberries.
Man. All right.
Know? It's yummy.
I'm going to do a jumbo size one of these and jump in the hot tub.
Mm-hmm.
And there you go. So that's the Man Cave Happy Hour, Joe Louis Bourbon Tasting Tuesday.
Yes.
Podcast Detroit. Jamie and Matt. So like and subscribe. Follow us on the Facebook. Man Cave Happy Hour. mancavehappyhour.com is the website. And leave a comment. Send us an email. There's a place to reach us on the webpage, mancavehappyhour.com, or our social medias, DJ Jamie Detroit, and Matt has something extraordinarily embarrassing.
Oh, yeah, Beaselfox at yahoo.com. Yeah.
They're all tagged. They're
It's
tagged
all
down
there.
in the show notes.
Long story.
It was Dungeons and Dragons crap, right?
Yes, it was. But
Dungeons and Dragons stuff.
It was a role-playing game.
Role-playing game.
Yes.
So, but
RPG.
Beaselfox. And then Beaselfox. And then in the show notes are links to all of that business, our social media.
Yes.
And we appreciate everybody hanging out.
And we'll put the links to the all, what's a recipe?
I'm seriously doing, the links to the places where we extracted these recipes will be on there. So
it actually did a pretty good job with that.
No,
I was
I'm
actually
digging these summer ones.
It was a couplecooks.com/bourbon, and that's where we got these drink concoctions from. So well done.
And all right, so there we go. Man Cave Happy Hour.
Cheers.
Cheers, man.